University, Nanded, Maharashtra.
Yeah.
So today we are focusing on specific research methodology, day 2 concern of data analysis and data processing in research methodology.
Sir. Excuse me, sir. Venkatesh, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sir, do I take this? Kindly recap one or two yesterday session, then go ahead with it.
No issue, sir. No issue.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. So, all of you, this is Dr. Venkatesh Nawar, and we are dealing with the research methodology session over there. So let's deal with the topic what we are concerning today. Yesterday we are focusing on what are the research methodology and what are the techniques of research methodology in our area concern. And similarly we see number of research methodology, number of research techniques over there. Okay. So as far as title concern, as far as research methodology concerns, we seen that is primary or secondary research methodology and number of techniques over there of research methodology concerns. Basically primary, secondary research, what are the number of research techniques, that is observation method, survey method, practical method and observation methods. So similarly we see number of methods over there, and meanwhile exact what is the research, how a blueprint of research has done, what are the different criteria of making research methodology over there, and what are the techniques we are going to be using in practical research and in a secondary research we are seeing yesterday of both that as well as research methodology concern. So similarly we are also focusing over there what is the exact blueprint of the research, how the research blueprint has been made by a different techniques over there, how we are going to be prepare the synopsis, what are the exact criteria over there, and what are the different methods we are going to be using over there for that particular research methodology as far as MPhil, PhD or major or minor project over concern there. Okay, so there are the number of ways of data collection, that is the survey one, that is the another observation methods. They had a number of methods over there, and basically in secondary data analysis or secondary research methodology, what are the different techniques we are going to be using for during period of data collection time and all. So basically research methodology is the process of preparing, start from preparing your synopsis to end of the dissertation, as far as your final recommendation, as far as your final conclusion concerned, and as well as your whole data sum up as a final dissertation or as a final output over there. And that's all for that research methodology over there in your entire research period of time. So once again, good evening all of you. We are day 2 session. We are already focusing on data analysis and data processing in research methodology. All of you are able to see my screen?
Yes, sir. Visible, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah. So let's begin with the today's session. Once again, welcome all of you.
Yes, sir.
Data analysis and data processing in research methodology. This is Dr. Venkatesh Balajirao Nawar from School of Earth Sciences, SRTM University. Today we are dealing with that title concern. So data processing in the research analysis. So basically I show here one cycle how the data is going to be processed over there. As far as today's research concerns, we already focus on the what is the blueprint, what are the different methods of data collection and exact how that data is processed over there, and we are going to be dealing over there in today's session. So let's see research questions, research review, research design, data collection, data analysis and discussion. This is the diagrammatic view as I show in periodic manner in reverse pyramid questions. So just we focus over then first session, research review, that is the values, words, view, epistemology or theories. What is the basic research review? What are the current process of your research? As I earlier discussed, that is literature review in the second topic or second point concern. So we deal with the research review, first theories, values, epistemology, etc. Then secondly, epistemological methods means a concept, method, whatever we are going to be using over there, so that we need to be viewed. And then Secondly, what is the research design? What is the concept over there you are using over there for research method concern? Secondly, what are the methods we are going to be utilizing over there? And third is the contracts variables. What are the over there we are going to be using there in the research design? Linguistic intelligence concern observed events and objects. What is the exact observed events and what are the objectives over there and what are the objects over there in data collection? Then go for a data analysis. Results, finding and records. What are the proper outcomes over there data analysis? And discussion over there, value claims, acknowledged claims, interpretations of explanations over there. So this is the cycle. Start from your problem analysis to literature review or research review, then go for research design and then go for data collection and then go for data analysis and finally go for your discussion concern. So this is the cyclic manner just from research review to epistemological lenses, investigative lenses, internal validity and external validity. You might be seen, I specially recommended shown here the epistemological lenses, investigative lenses, internal validity and external validity over there. So these are the four cyclic parameters, these are the four cyclic points, these are the four cyclic curves we are going to be used over there as a cyclic manner. That is the epistemological lenses, that is the first one, that is both, it includes research review and research design. Then investigation lenses includes research design and data collection, and internal validity include data collection and data analysis. And external validity concern data analysis and discussions over there. So this is the whole process of research acquisition or research question and data analysis. So anybody difficulty in here? So let's deal with the second slide. So this is the one of the table I use here for this the data structure. What kind of data is already available, what kind of data you prepare over there, and what kind of data in the form of secondary data if you are available for their particular data concerns over there. So definitely we see a data structure that is primitive and non-primitive. Data structure is of two types, that is primitive and non-primitive. Primitive is divided into 4 types and non-primitive is divided into 3 types.
So where is the structure? Where is the slide? Sir.
Yeah, you are not able to see.
I am listening and I am audible. Hello, I am listening.
Sir,
there is no slide.
Actually, slide is going correct. Correct slide is going. What I am visualizing is primitive and non-primitive.
It's not visualizing, sir.
That's what
This one slide is not visualizing.
Your introduction part only, your designation and there is a information of you only. The first slide is going on.
No. Just no. Now the
Might be your data problem is there, sir. I especially using your
previous slide are there, sir.
Please take the slide and explain.
Yes, sir. Same slide. Now data analysis.
the slides right now.
Yeah, data analysis.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Classification data structure. Yeah, data structure.
just a moment. Yeah, just a moment, please. Let me handle.
It's visible, sir.
Slide 1 is there.
You can continue, sir.
Yeah. Slide 2, data analysis. Yeah, sir, go to the, yeah, this one is data structure. Yeah, data. Sir, don't change.
Data analysis. Classification data structure. Data structure, primitive, non-primitive. Yes, sir.
This slide is visible to all of you.
Completely visible, sir. Maybe there are network issue.
You are not displaying the slide.
So you can maybe rejoin, sir.
You
You may have a data problem over there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, sir, please rejoin, sir.
Okay,
Yes,
sir.
thank you. Network issue or data issue.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Yeah, I don't have issue, sir. I had Wi-Fi over there on landline.
Yeah, sir, please continue, sir.
So, second slide we are focusing on data structures. Data structures are of 2 types, that is primitive and non-primitive. Primitive data structures are of 4 types, that is integer, character, string, and pointer and float. And non-primitive, arrays, lists, and files. And lists are again divided into 2 types, linear list and non-linear list. So basically you may recognize a data structure are of two types, that is primitive and non-primitive. And primitive are again divided into four types, that is integer, character, pointer and float. And non-integer or non-primitive is again divided into three types, arrays, list and files. And lists are again divided into linear list and non-linear list. Okay, so this is the flow diagram or flow data structures especially used over there for you may remember what are the different data and how that is going to be categorized into different forms. So secondly, data structures classification over there. Classification of data structure is and again show in tabular format. Data structure is again divided into linear and non-linear for as it is earlier shown. Linear data structure are again divided into.
Hello? Sir, explain the linear, integer, individually. Yes. What is the primitive, what is a non-primitive, what is integer, what is a character, what is a pointer, what is a float? Please you explain individually. Please you display the chart and then the next slide is you are going to display. Am I
Yeah,
right?
I am
Please you
firstly
explain what is
focusing on the
integer, what is a character?
If I individually focus on there, rest of the point are not able to complete. It's up to you. I am going to be explaining the rest of the whatever the entire data analysis is not able to complete in 1.5 hours. It's up to you.
Dear participants, you can clarify your doubts at the question answer session, please. Okay. So if you have any doubts,
Hello?
yeah, you can clarify you at the session, at the question answer session.
Hello, despite the chart, sir, that is a slide. Please you individually, please you explain. Next to go for next slide. Finally, which is the doubts are there for audience or participants, they are going to be clarified the final session.
Yes.
Am I right or not?
But the
After
thing is,
towards,
Okay, sir. Sarojini sir, let me explain with the beginning. So rest of the slides might be left over there. So that is kept it as it is. So I go over there slowly.
Yeah,
in that.
slowly please
So that is a
explain
problem.
individually slide and next slide will be display and explain. Next to go for next slide. After 2 hours of time there is no time for who are the participants not remembering and asking the questions. Am I right or not? After 70 slides or 80 slides, how can they remember and how can they ask the questions there? Am I right or not? Individually explain the slide. What is
Yeah,
what?
sir. See, sir. Yes, just a moment. See, sir. Actually, in a stipulated time, he has to cover the syllabus content. Correct. So, what he will do, he will what you call explain accordingly. If you have any doubt, you just note down somewhere, and at the question answer session you can clarify. That's all. Because
Sir is
many
telling a very speed, sir. Sir is telling explaining very speed. Okay, na. Next, how can we write down simultaneously? Listening and writing, is it possible for us? Am I right or not?
Okay.
The listening is one side
Yeah,
and another side simultaneously. How can we write down and how can we ask the questions?
Okay, so at least you can do. Yeah, you can note down doubts, sir. Okay, why can't you note down the doubts? You can note down. You can note down in classroom what we are doing. We are doing the same thing.
Yes.
We are note downing the doubt, and we are clarifying the.
Sir, the data structure there, what are the types of there, what they are classified, sub-classification, they are read and next go for next slide. But how can we understand what is primitive, what is non-primitive, the integer, character,
Just a
how can we understand?
Just a moment. Yeah, do one thing. Speaker for one thing. Go as per his.
First, I would
And
clearly
if anything.
that is data structure comes up to primitive
I think those who have problem and those who are not getting the things in this slide, so they can take screenshots and they can ask in the end of the session.
They can clarify that outside the question answer session. Because
साथ में क्लियर कर दिया जाता है primitive what is primitive and non primitive integers characters pointers अलग अलग से इसको क्लियर कर दिया जाए सर।
क्या कर देंगे, बट ये ना टाइम भी चाहिए। आप क्या कीजिए, एट द एंड जो है आप क्लैरिफाई कर सकते हैं, आपके डाउट्स जो भी हैं क्लैरिफाई कर सकते हैं एट द एंड। ओके, क्योंकि अभी कंटेंट पूरा कंप्लीट करना है कि नहीं करना है?
सर थोड़ा टाइम लंबा कर लीजिए, लेकिन थोड़ा सा क्लियर कर लीजिए।
नहीं, देखिए 1.5 आवर का सेशन है, तो 1.5 आवर से हम लोग ज्यादा नहीं जा सकते, बिकॉज इट ऑल डिपेंड्स ऑन टेक्निकल थिंग्स। सो व्हाट वी कैन डू, वी विल गो अकॉर्डिंग टू योर विल एंड विश, एंड कंटेंट्स बच जाएगा तो वी आर नॉट रिस्पॉन्सिबल विद दैट।
एंड अलग अलग डिफाइन एंड डिफिनेशन एंड एक्सप्लेनेशन।
ओके, वेंकटेश सर थोड़ा सा स्लो जाइए सो दैट दे कैन अंडरस्टैंड। अगर कंटेंट बच जाएगा तो नो इशू।
Individually, please explain, sir. Individually, please explain.
Sure, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Shall I proceed?
Okay, thank you.
Please,
Thank you so much. Welcome.
7:55.
So again, I am going to be dealing with the data structure. Primitive and non-primitive are the types of data structure. We are especially focusing on integer, character, and pointer and float. Integer is a special characters that is used in statistical manner, and characters are the words that is alphabetically we are going to be using over the data for remembering, and pointer are the individual pointer that is special character that is typically used to individual identify in a special characters over there. And float is a systematic diagrammatic representations of graphical data representations in a graphical chart and what we call surfacial flow maps in ArcGIS, and different representative maps over there. So integer is a special characteristic we are going to be using in an integer format, and characters is alphabetical formats, and pointer that is particularly used as a special character over there in a particular format, and float is the representative of diagrammatic manners, that is a surface what we call geographical, in a geographical way we use as an TAME or data analysis models over there, that is specially used in a groundwater analysis concern. Okay, and non-primitive concerns, array, list, and files. Array, the different kinds of methods we are using is in a statistical or mathematical modeling. List is the data that is observed and specifically shown in the format of linear and non-linear way. And files is the store the data in a SHP file format. SHP file format or any geographical representations over there, or even PDF files or in doc, or any document over there concern. And list is a linear and non-linear list concern that is specially of the data analysis or the primitive or non-primitive or the data or alphabetically or non-alphabetically. In that concerns, we are specially deal with the list over there. Shall I proceed to next slide?
Don't ask, sir. Please don't ask, because we have 73 participants.
So secondly, deal with the classification of data structures. Data structures are again, as I previously explained, that is linear data structures and non-linear data structures. And that linear data structures are again divided into two types, that is statistics data structure and dynamic data structure. Statistic data structure is again classified in that way in the array method, and dynamic data structure is in the queue, stock, and rank list. And non-linear data structure is a tree and graphs over there. So representation in your data structure. Tree is nothing but tree diagrammatic data representation, and graph is nothing but graphical representations over there. And linear data structure is static data structure and dynamic data structure. Statistic data structure specifically deals with the array, and dynamic data structures are again divided into queue, stock, and linked data list over there. So let's deal with the data structure. Again, I am going to be clarifying that data structure in different diagram. So I am already coming over there, that is the data structure are primitive and non-primitive. Primitive data structure are again divided into 5 types: integer, float, character, double, and pointer. Linear and non-linear are a part of non-primitive data structure. I have already explained. Linear are again classified into arrays, files, stocks, list, and queue. And non-linear again is divided into graphs and trees, like previous. And repeating same slides in different format, so you may be easily understand over there. Okay. So next. So data structure, as I have previously explained, basically linear and non-linear. Linear data structures, arrays, stock, queue, and linked list. Non-linear graphs and trees over there. So that is data structure. Basically, I mean, again here explaining in a primitive and non-primitive manner. Primitive data structure in the formats of integer, secondly float, and characters and boolean. So definitely that words are the same and working over there, but that is every structure and every method. Some books I have some name in the order different formats manner, and non-primitive data structure are again divided into two types, that is linear and non-linear, static, dynamic. Static is especially dealing with the statistical modeling concerns and statistical array concern. Dynamic list are linked over list, stocks and queue. And non-linear data structure is definitely again same one, tree and graphs over there. So this is the value of findings and complexity of data in a different manner, and how the data is going to be analyzed in this manner we are seeing here. So basically percentage, average, confident intervals of hypothesis testing, different groups according to generalization analysis, summarization analysis, difference analysis, repetition analysis. We are going to be dealing with 3 to 4 different types, and they are having summarized both in a different page. Basically we deal with the percentage and average, that is popularly called as summarization analysis, and then go for confidence and intervals and hypothesis testing, or go for generalization analysis, and then go for difference between groups, that is difference analysis, and if you are go for a cross tabulation analysis, correlation analysis and regression analysis is concern analysis. So these are the 3 different stages. These are the 3 to 4 different stages we use as the value of findings and complexity of data analysis. So according to the stage of interval, according to the stage of analysis, we categorize it into 4 stages, that different methods, and that 7 different stages in 4 different methods. So summarization analysis includes percentage and average. Generalization analysis includes confidence intervals and hypothesis testing, and difference analysis especially concerns the difference between groups. And relation analysis especially focus over this cross tabulation, correlation analysis and regression analysis. Okay, that's it for statistical methods concerned. So next with the data processing. Actually data processing are again divided into 6 types. Validation, first, what is the data you have collected, and that is how the data is valid over there for your investigation concern. Okay, so ensuring that supplied data is correct and prevalent. Sorting, arranging list of some sequence and different list sets. Summarizing, reducing the detailed data in the main points, and aggregation is combining multiple coefficients over data. So basically these are the 8 structures: validation, sorting, summarization, aggregation, analysis, reporting and classification and headline. These are the 8 points while we are dealing with the data analysis. Definitely first we go for validation, because your data is not valid, you can't work over there. So ensuring that the supplied data is correct and relevant for your data analysis. If you are dealing with wrong data, that doesn't make sense while you are conducting your research. So if you are dealing with the wrong data, that doesn't make sense if you are dealing with the wrong data, and that wrong data is not able to use over there in your research. So basically if you are starting over there, it is your initial stage of research over there, basically you validate the data, it's properly sure the values are correct, and that should be utilized over there in that particular format. So secondly, a sorting. Sorting is nothing but arranging the atoms in some sequence and in different sets. Definitely you might be see, if you are dealing with the tabular data in Excel sheet, you may arrange the data in a ascending or descending manner, or you may arrange the data in a here according to year manner, that is 19 to 20, 20 to 21, in that way. So sorting is depend upon your area of interest, your time of concerns. Then summarization. Summarization is reducing the collected detailed data to its main points. Basically, reducing the detailed data into its main points. Summarization is nothing but. So as I have previously explained, the mean, mode, median, that basically such kind of methods we are using while summarizing. Because if you are huge data, you can't summarize in a single one page, or you can summarize in a graphical manner. So that time use a different statistical methods over there to reduce the detailed data of its point concern. Next, go for aggregation. Combine multiple pieces of data. Definitely, you may combine over there the multiple pieces of data in a proper manner. In that proper manner, combining multiple data, it's in nothing but the aggregation. Then go for analysis. The collection, organization, analysis, interpretation, and processing over data. Analysis is the part basically concerned with the collection, organization, analysis, interpretation, and presentation of data. So basically, collection, organization, analysis, interpretation, and processing of data is the part of analysis concern. Then go for reporting. List details of summary data, computed information. Because when you are deal with the validation, sorting, summarization, aggregation, and analysis, you deal with the reporting concern, and reporting may the final outputs or the almost your data. Then go for your classification, separation of data into various categories: primary, secondary, or integer, non-integer, or classified in a that depending upon the area of interest, what is the data you had, and in that manner. Then go for headlines. This is the simple text you can edit and you can change it in front of your data what is. That is the whatever the data you are dealing with, the air pollution, water pollution, or whatever the data you may concerns of hotspots of biodiversity or mega diversity or transportation culture over there. So these are the some data processing functions that are the basically 8 types: validation, sorting, summarization, aggregation, analysis, reporting, classification, and headlines. So let's deal with the next one. Four stages of research methodology. Obviously, as I previously explained, and again going to be a little bit light over there. So situation, audit, project design, data acquisition, data analysis and conclusion, scenario development, strategy, and recommendation. As I previously explained, I am again that 7 points are summarized into 4:1. Situation, audit, and project design. Basically finalizing the scope and design, research objects, and text over there. That is the initial stage of research, that is in synopsis preparation. Then go for data acquisition, gather primary and secondary data over there. Then go for data analysis and conclusion. Preparation of preliminary predictions and conclusions over there. And lastly, scenarios and development strategies over there for the recommendations. Diverse strategies, alternatives, marketing, organizations, marketing, and all the stuff. So basically that entire research methodology I am again here situated in 4 slides over there. So a qualitative data analysis. As per the previous lecture concern, I am already focused over there. I am little bit lighting over there. A qualitative data analysis. Qualitative data analysis are again divided into 5 types. Organization of the data collected, data, transcribe the interviews, translate the data, record the details, labels and contents. Identification of frameworks. Framework is the coding of the plain data structure into labels and definite data. Sorting of data into framework, and description of analysis based upon the framework, and second order analysis, that is identification of consideration of relevant themes, pattern present in the data. So basically 5 points. Qualitative data analysis concerns organization of the collected data. Basically I am already told there how the data is going to be organized in the proper ascending descending manner, or interviews, translate the data according to the details, and level concerns or level content, and identification of framework is in the form of coding, plan, data structure, labels, and definite data, and sorting the data into framework. That is basically over there. And descriptive analysis based upon your framework as per as the title concern. And second order analysis, that is identification, consideration of relevant themes, patterns present in the data, or the qualitative data analysis concern. So I am again focusing over there data processing. Methods of data processing are of again here I am going to be using 6 data types of to 6 types of data processing: single user programming, multi-user programming, real-time processing, online processing, time-sharing processing, and distributed processing. So these are the data processing depending upon your research area, depending upon your strategies, depending on your discipline, and depending upon your stream. So basically, if you are dealing with the computer science, is dealing with the real-time data processing and online processing. And if you are statistic concern, you are definitely dealing with the distributed processing, time sharing processing, and single using or multi-user languaging over. So as far as your data is concerned, as far as your data analysis is concerned, you can use the different methods of data processing over there. So again, I am showing here data processing in the different formats are again divided into 4 types: input stage, process stage, output stage, and storage data. So input stage includes data collection, data capture, encoding, data transmission, and data communication. Data collection is the stage where we can collect the data. Then data capture is the second stage. You can capture the data in the different formats: Excel, Word, in the tabular, or whatever the format, or in the what we call attribute table format. Then encoding. If your data is coded, then you
Dr. Venkat, sir. Dear participants, am I audible?
No.
Yes, sir.
yes,
Your answer.
Audible, but sir, voice is not audible because of network problem.
Okay. So, Dr. Venkat, sir. Yeah, I think he's rejoining.
Yeah. And I don't know what is the problem. Automatically it's get muted.
Okay,
I am audible. I am audible, sir.
Yeah,
Yes,
audible, sir, audible. But the slides are
Sorry
audible.
for inconvenience.
Is you display the slide? Okay.
Previous.
Okay, sir.
Make it fully, sir.
Yeah. That's your.
Yes, sir. Right, sir. Please continue, sir.
Yeah.
I think
So data processing, I already explained. Data methods of data processing are again divided into 6 types. That is real-time data processing, multiple data processing, online data processing, short-time sharing processing, distributed processing, and single user programming. If you are attended previous lectures of mine, that I am already explained all the data processing, single user programming. That is the one single user that can be processed over the data and in the use of computer. Multiple programming, you can use their multiple programming options over there, different statistical softwares used over there. Real-time processing, that is you can take a particular time to process the data over there. And online processing of data, you can also use the online help of different statistical softwares or different websites to process the data. And time sharing processing, that is the data you are going to be share, how the data is going to be transferred over there after a particular time period or particularly in time interval concern. And distributed processing over there, particularly data how is going to be distributed in a particular landforms or distributed in particular areas over concern. So these are the 6 different data processing types we are especially focusing over there. So next we are data processing are again divided into 4 types, and that data processed and how the data is going to be retrieved, how the data is going to be output, and how the data is going to be stored over there. I share here. So let's deal with the data processing. So data processing are again divided into 4 types: input of stage, processing stage, output stage, and storage stage. You specifically remember that stages: input, process, output, and storage. The word itself indicates input stage. The data, whatever you collected in the form of input stage, whatever the data you capture in the different forms in Excel, Word, PowerPoint, or attribute table, whatever it will be, or the data it would be encoding. If the data is already coding, you need to be encode over there, because all the data is not in the format of you need to convert them in, it is in the form of secondary data. If you are dealing with the primary data, that data is already coded because you that is the owner of that data. The third one or the fourth one is a data transmission. If the data is in the Word format, the data in the Excel format, or data in the PDF format, that you need to be traveled over in Excel format, or you need to be converted over there in different tabular formats, whatever you are going to be dealing. If you are dealing with the earth sciences, or if you are dealing with the civil engineering, you can go the data with the AutoCAD. If you are dealing with the environmental sciences or geoinformatics concern, you may the data is concerned with your attribute table in the format of SHP file format. And data communication. So basically, data communication is a process of data retrieving in remote sensing or in computer sciences in the form of online. So basically, if you are dealing with the online remote sensing, if you are going to be NDVI, if you are going to be digital remote analysis concerns, so that time of you can go with, if you are in the form of if you are the students of computer science, that should be you are also use the data communications over there in the form of Google mapping, in the form of Google Earth Manage, or even though in the civil engineering you to find out the shortest route finding over there in the form. So secondary, the processing stage. The processing stage is the preforming instructions, then transforming raw data into information. Because the preforming instructions, that is nothing but the whatever the pre-informations of data you had concerns and how the data is contributed over there, and then transform raw data into information. So whatever the raw data you had, just consider one example. You had read today's newspaper, that is the Times of India. You might be seen over the number of advertisement over there. You might be seen a number of short blogs over there. You might be seen number of digital gazette analysis concerns and number of real-time political views over there. So apart from that, you might be get your particular news concerns from your research area or whatever your topic concerns over there. So that is the raw data how you are going to be converted over there. So that is the technique is nothing but processing stage. So as just a little bit I am sharing one example over there. Number of people, if you are using writing methods over there, you might be seen there. You can use reference over research article, you can reference over that book, you can use the reference over any online published articles over there. But how many people you know that you can use the YouTube reference over there? So basically whatever the data available on the sources, that is you are able to use, but that transform the raw data into information, that need a processing stage. So that is the art of processing the formatting of stage. So that is nothing but giving a citation. It is also transformation of raw data into information in a proper representation manner that you need to able to understand over there. So that makes sense in the processing stage. Then go for output stage. So whatever the data you are encoded, so that data is decoding and processing of data to the users. So decoding over the data and processing the data to the users, because the data whatever you are make outputted over there, but that not be readable to whole community. They need to be easily understand over there. So they are easy to know the data over there, because whatever we are preparing output over there, so everybody is not able to understand. So that is your technical expertise over there on the subject command concern. That presenting the data to the users, that time you need to simplify your data into according to your audience, as I have previously lecture explained. So that makes sense. You are presenting your data in the simple format to easily understand to the customers, or easily understand to your audience, or easily understand to your students concern. So that make you need to be a simplified format while representing the data. The storage is the storage stage, is the last stage of data processing. Storing the data and retrieving the data, because you are going to store the data and how you are going to retrieve the data. If you are Android users, definitely.
स्टेनलेस स्टील का होना चाहिए साला, इसमें भी कर जाता है मुझसे। क्या बनाते हैं वैसे?
डॉक्यूमेंटेशन
ये ऑर्गेनाइजर है।
Dear participants, am I audible?
जब भी मेंटर ऑफलाइन में जाता है ना इसको बीएड
Yes, sir. You are audible.
Thank you, thank you.
हमारे कितने बच्चे ले रहे एक के अंदर?
ये महाराष्ट्र
हाँ?
एरिया तो पिक्चर
सत्तर।
हाँ?
फॉरेस्ट एरिया आई थिंक
70 एक ही भी से 175
रिमोट सेंसिंग एरिया
200 जोड़ ले
200 जोड़ ले
हमारे सर
हो गए 14
Pardon, sir?
the Maharashtra
डेढ़ घंटे में
state
14,000।
is a remote sensing area.
उसके बाद मेंटर 5000 दे देगा
आजा दे दे
Yeah.
मेंटर व्हीकल्स
Dr. Vente, sir?
3 की है ना
I think he joined.
हाँ
Range and I think there is no signal in that area.
45 हुए ज़्यादा 15 से ज़्यादा नहीं मिलता
Yes, so come
हम लोग भी organize करेंगे।
somebody also put the problem there.
गलत है यार
That come to network area or text line.
अलग तरीके का नॉलेज मेरे
The
से
express problem very today also.
कभी कभार बीच में अच्छी
Sorry,
नॉलेज
the online I think.
बीच में अच्छी नॉलेज मिलती है पर कभी कभी जब डिस्कशन होता है
Yeah,
तो मिलता है
some difficulties over there, sir.
सर्वर मेरे
Yeah, okay, sir. No issues, sir. Please continue, sir.
कोई कॉलेज के सर्वर नहीं क्या
हाँ सभी तो
Just a minute, I make what you call that
हाँ।
little bit.
पीएचडी स्कॉलर से
I can
PhD कोई कर रहा है
minimize the window and I can handle with
अभी
PPT, so they may have concern
डाटा
over there
स्ट्रक्चर
that may not be looked out
डाटा स्ट्रक्चर
or something like that.
देखा अब ना प्रिमिटिव नॉन प्रिमिटिव होगा डाटा स्ट्रक्चर फिर उसमें आया linear
So you are able to see my screen? May I audible?
float integer character
Yes.
सब है ना pointer हो गया
ये
area हो गया
डेटा स्ट्रक्चर को तो पूरा डेटा के अंदर ही
So as far as data processing, I have already explained the input
अब सर भी कैसे पढ़ाएगा
input stage, processing stage, output stage. I am on the stage of
डेटा साइंस की
storage
होती है,
stage.
चीजें-
Okay? So storage stage concerns storing and retrieving the data. If you are Android users, I have already explained that your data, if you are capturing any kind of photos, that your Google Drive may take updates of over there in Google Picture, or if you are Android iOS user, that your iOS data that may automatically take your data backups or your pictures or whatever the methods you will receive over there in the format whatever that you are going to be clicking over there. So this is the storing and retrieving the data in the form of data storage are explained over there. So
कह
the
रहा
data
था
processing.
तू कर दे
I am again
भाई साला मेरा ही काम है कैसे करूं
explaining over there data processing.
अभी तक ये पेपर
All
नहीं
includes
हुआ।
7 different types: the data acquisition, data sterilization, data aggregation, data analysis, data information determination, data knowledge representation, and data mining. So data acquisition, data serialization, data aggregation, data analysis, data mining, acknowledge representation, and information discrimination. So these are the 7 different stages of data processing over there, and that specifically we are dealing with that data concerns. Okay? So data acquisition I already explained the how the data we are going to be acquiring from different sources. That makes sense. Data sterilization means whatever the data you are getting over there, and that data is in the form of usable to you people. So that means nothing but the sterilization is the nothing but the process like a medical state. So whatever the data you had, whatever the data you retrieve over there, that could be serialized in the proper format. That is A to Z, as like I earlier explained, the ascending or descending methods over there. So that makes sense in that particular area concern. So data aggregation is specifically dealing with the data whatever you are going to be dealing over there in aggregate file format.
अब तो मेगा मैम
Next,
एक
the
मेल
data analysis. So as far as the data analysis is concerned, I have already explained over there. So data analysis in the according to your file formats and
वो गिरान कितने मेल कर देते हैं याद है
so data mining. If you have huge data over there for a particular sense is concerned, and if you are particularly dealing with the secondary data, that time you need to be data mine over there. So whatever the data availability if you have, and whatever the data if you have over there, so that is properly mined by you, and that makes sense over here utilizing all the data in the proper format over there. So that is nothing but a data mining. And acknowledge representation. So whatever the data is going to be represented over there, acknowledge whatever the data you get exact file format over there, and that data representation that makes sense you in that particular formats, in that particular representation in that form. And lastly, we are dealing with the information discrimination. So whatever the information you get over there in particular title concerns, or whatever the information you get or detailed in discrimination concern, so that data is not able to use by you, and that data is specifically encoding and that having some dissemination of that particular data, and that is the data we are going to use over there, and the dissemination specifically used in data processing is the 7 types. So the data processing, and again I am here showing in the 3 different file formats or in the 3 different processing over there. So data processing in technological point of view: electronic data processing, mechanical data processing, and manual data processing. So the data processing in 3 different types in technologies, that is nothing but electronic data processing, manual data processing, and mechanical data processing. So data processing in real-time data processing, that is Internet of Things, that is IoT, edge computing, and cloud computing. So data processing in real-time data processing in the computer field, that is depend upon IoT, Internet of Things, that is nothing but edge computing and cloud computing over there in the field of computer sciences. Okay, so this is the real-time technical analysis and real-time technical screen concerns, so that we are specifically deal with over there. So then next, as we see in real-time data analysis concern, then go for employee concerns. If you are having a IT sector, if you are having any real-time data analysis concerns, that you may how the data you are going to be identified and how you are going to be data generated over there. So just consider, I am showing one example over there. If you are a company, if you are one of a multiple company, or if you are any data analysis for any particular employee concern as a business student concern, so that particularly we are coded with the ID and their names, and their names are again divided into first name, middle name, and last name. Employee, that is name again categorized into address concerns, address on street and area concern, and then employee are again divided into job titles and gender base. So according to your area concern, according to your specifications concern, and according to your gender concern. So basically employees are again divided into ID, name, address, job title, and gender concern. So in short, employee is the same one person and again categorized into 5 different file formats or 5 different categories, and that out of that 5 different categories, 2 categories are again divided into 2 different categories, and that 2 different categories are again divided into 1 category into 3 different areas, and second category is divided into 2 different areas. So in short, I specially explain this example over there for basically you are able to understand how the data processing is easy. Don't make a vast concept like that. So basically I am using a human example here over there. So you may remember and recognize the data processing not a heavy task or not a hard task. So that makes sense over there. Next, deal with the next slide. So data processing. Data processing is nothing but a data, how you are going to be collected at initial stage, then collecting and manipulating the data. If you are dealing with the research, if you are research students, if you are a research guide, or if you are a minor research project follower, or if you are a research project student, so you maybe know that if you are dealing with the 60 samples, any one of them samples if you lost, any one of the samples you have get infected or if you are contaminated over there, so that time collected data, how you need to be manipulated with the mean mode and average over concern, and that manipulated data is converted into usable and desired file format. So
चार्ज नहीं देगा, वो टाइम देगा, वो सड़ी गया।
Processing, collecting and manipulating data, and usable and desired file format in field. So data processing.
Your voice is not clear. Hello? Your voice is breaking, sir. Voice is not clear. You are not network area.
Just
I
a
think
minute.
there is no signal.
Just a minute, sir. Just a minute. I am over there Wi-Fi concern.
Yeah, slides okay, sir, but voice breaking.
May I audible?
Yes, now audible.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Audible.
Yeah. So as my previous lecture concerned, I have already explained how the representations over there and how the data is going to be processed and what are the different stages of research process over there. So still we are on the same track. Firstly, how the identify the problem, then evaluate the literature review, then create hypothesis, then go for research design, then description of population or description of the area of that particular area, then go for data collection and then go for data analysis and then go for your data representations or data writing or reporting or report writing or thesis dissertations, etc. So in previous lecture concern, I am already explained the identify the problems, evaluate literature review, create hypothesis, research design, describe the population or population areas, then go for data analysis and go for data collections, and finally we are dealing with the report analysis or report writing over there. So these are the research steps or research process we are going to be using in the research methodology over here. So methods of data processing in research. Let's deal in the theoretical file format or the theoretical way in detail being here in the methods of data processing in the research. So data processing in research is the collection and translation of the data into data sets into variable usable information. Then those the process of researcher, data engineers or data scientists takes raw data and converts into more reliable formats such as graphs, reports or charts either manually or through an automated tool. Then researcher will use the information of gain insights and solve problems and make improvements and ultimately generate the better results over there. So data processing and in the methods of data processing in research is nothing more than the processing of research is the collected data and translation over the data sets into variables and usable file format over there. Then thus the process a researcher, a data engineer or a data collector, scientist takes a raw data and converts into more reliable file formats such as graphs, report, charts, either manually or through automated tool. And then the researcher will use then the information, gain insights into solve problems like improvements and audibility and generate better results over there. Okay. So what are the stages of data processing? The data processing cycling includes several steps. Through each stage has specific order and the entire process repeats the cyclically. So data processing, I am already explained the strategy, data gathering, data discovery, data machine or machine learning or fine tuning, A/B testing, then go over evaluate performance, run a ML model or balance data or picturing engineering. So that is the real-time data networking or real-time data analysis in computer field. So how the data is going to be analyzed in the engineering or machine learning or computer sections over there. So nothing but the collection. We deal with the first stage of the data collection. Okay, the data collection is the process of extracting the data from available sources such as data warehouses or data warehouses and data lakes. Definitely the number of warehouses, nothing but the data sensors, number of data libraries that have a previous year's data that need to be collected and extracted into a file format that is a mean, mode, median or whatever the area concerns or whatever the your expertise concern. The raw data come into several file formats, user behavior and mandatory figures to profit statements to web cookies, etc. over there. So raw data come in several file formats or from user behavior to monetary fee figures, and profit statements to web cookies. So these are the different file formats, or these are the different raw data concerned. That makes sense if you are dealing over there. Then the type of raw data into your collected data have a significant impact on the output of your later produce. So the data type of raw data and that you collected will have a significant impact of the output of your later produce, and research must be look like an accurate, trustworthy, comprehensive source of valid usable findings. So basically these are the four things in the data collection: raw data and raw data types, and collected into significant impact of output you later produce, and researcher must look for accurate, trustworthy and comprehensive sources of valid usable findings. Because if you are dealing with the internet data concerns, there are the number of data availability. If you have news, as I today discussed, if you get a news report over there, and if you get some data finding from a particular research, but you may be particularly focused over there what are the citation you are going to be getting over there, and that citation is trustworthy with that particular data concern. Then go for second stage of preparation. Though the data preparation will polish, organize, filter and examine raw data into for errors. Because the preparation makes sense, through the data preparation you will polish, organize, filter and examine the raw data for errors, definitely. And the data preparation stage is meant to eliminate incorrect, grounded and incomplete data, convert into stable forms of further processing and analysis. So in short, the raw data preparation, you polish, organize and filter and examine raw data for errors definitely. The data preparation stage is meant by to eliminate incorrect, redundant or incomplete data and convert into suitable forms for the processing and analysis concern. And finally, the goal of the preparation of stage is to achieve the highest quality data possible. The real time of the goal of the preparation of data is to achieve the highest quality of data as is possible. So, in short, the preparation is nothing but the extracting pure homogeneous data from different sources, and according to your source of information, according to your getting a stage of achieving the highest quality data as early as possible as you. So that is nothing but extracting exact pure quality material from that data is make the sense in the preparation of your data also. Then third one, input. If you are in the input stage, the first stage where raw data begins to resemble user information. Then once the data is clean, you will enter into responding destinations such as the raw data warehouse, the customer relationship management CRM, software and translate into computable languages in the system. Then enter data using numerous input sources like including keyboard, scanner or digitizer. So according to your data, how you are getting, in the what file format you are getting. So that makes sense over there, and that may be used in specific keyboards and scanners or digitizers over there. Okay, so depending upon the data input stage of the first stage where data begins to be resembled by user information, once the data is clean, your entire responding dissertation into such as the data warehouse or customer relationship management, that is CRM, software and translate into compatible language in these systems, and you can enter the data using numerous input sources including keyboards, scanners or digitizers over there. So fourth one is a processing. So next you will begin to process the data stored in the computer during the data input stage. You can conduct the data processing using machine learning language, artificial intelligence, algorithm, generate the desired input, but into the processing and vary based on your data sources and introduce the output. So you can use the data from the processing stage into variety of ways, creating medical diagnosis, determining customer needs and drawing connections between advertisements and patterns over there. And ultimately we are dealing with the output stage at the final one, that is the tip one. Though this stage is the data becomes usable and you can interpret with the non-data scientist, definitely. Though the data sets or data becomes usable, you can interpret by non-data scientist. The translated data is readable and often presented in the images, graphs, text, audio, video in different file formats concerned. Once incorporated, company members can self-serve data into their analytical projects over there. So when you are going to be incorporating the data, and the incorporated data or company employees or members can self-serve the data according to their analytics of the project concern. And so as far as last stage concerns, that is storage. After processing the data successfully, all remaining information should be stored for later use. Definitely, whatever the research if you are done, whatever the data outputs you are done, that further generations or further upcoming generations and upcoming researcher use your data for their literature review concern. When companies properly store the data and remain complete the data, protection, recognition and promote faster, easier means of processing information where they need to, because they can use these data input into the following processing cycle. Definitely. So once you prepare the data, once you have submitted the dissertation, or you may have submitted the thesis and you can publish your research article, the upcoming generations or upcoming researcher use as an your primary work or secondary work for their literature review concerns and for their citation concern. And that's how we are going to be using, we are seen here in cyclic manner. So the three methods of data processing that can be chosen from the primary methods of data processing based on your needs. That is the manual data processing. Though the methods users processes data manually, meaning by the carry out every step without using electronic automation software. Definitely. The manual data processing word itself indicates that the data has been handled by manual methods of human beings without using any electronic device or automation software over there. Though this method is less expensive and require minimal sources, it can be real-time consuming and at be a higher risk of producing errors. Because the human by mistake make problem over there by making simple silly mistakes, and that silly mistakes has converted into higher risk of producing errors for manual data processing techniques. Then mechanical data processing. Mechanical processing involves the use of mechanics or machines and device for filter data such as calculator, printing devices or presses or typewriters, etc. This method is suitable for simple data processing endeavors and produces fewer errors, but it is more complex than other techniques. So mechanical data processing involves the use of machine and devices to filter data such as calculator, printing and presses or typewriters, and the method is suitable for simple data processing endeavors, produce fewer errors but more complex than the other techniques. So basically this mechanical data processing method is more accurate than the manual one and producing less errors as compared to complex errors than other techniques over there. So electronic data processing. Researcher process the data using modern data processing softwares like technologies where the feed the instructions, set the programs and analyze the data to create yield output. That is nothing but SPSS or GIS or number of GIS softwares over there, and number of statistical software that is R analysis, Excel, etc. So this method is most expensive and it is also fastest and most reliable and generating accurate outputs. Right now the most of the research students and most of the researchers are depending on electronic data processing because they gave that it used a real-time data analysis in a stipulated time period and giving a high and most reliable data as an output over there in that particular manner. So processing. Lastly, the strategic directions need to be established early in the census cycle. Single most important decision is deciding upon the processing system used to be and technologies that will be adopted, and decisions need to be made early enough to enable sufficient time testing and application of the data processing. So that is nothing but a processing of data. It is dependent upon the how we are going to be dealing and what kind of research area we are going to be dealing and what kind of area of research expertise over there in your area concerns. So this is one of the data, FIR data, electronic lab narcotics representative communication standards over there. So Firstly, they deal with the analysis concern. They are disclosing a publication, reuse, experiment design, experimental data collection, and data processing over there. That is the simple file format, and that are using in a cyclic manner. So that same data cyclic manner, how we are going to be established in a detail and a simple chart manner. So enumeration phase, that is of enumeration phase I am going to be over here. The data is going to be entered in enumeration phase, receipt and recognition of the data, preliminary checking of the data, then coding of that particular data over there, and the data capture accordingly in the fifth stage, the coding, how we are done, and the exact data capturing, what you require over there, and that has been done over there. So then a balancing. How the data is going to be captured, how the balancing of the data has been done, and the validation of data is over there in that particular after the balancing over there. So validation is nothing but the exact valid information is over there in the data cycle over there, and dissemination phase has been get you at that particular stage, and that makes sense over there to you. So data science processes over there. So I am here specifically recognizing the data science process. If you are dealing with the science student, setting and set the research goal, that is nothing but the preparation of synopsis over there at the stage of initial stage of your research stage of your MPhil or PhD. Then retrieving the data. Retrieving data are of two types, that is internal or external. Internal data is again divided into two types, data retrieval and data ownership, and external data is a data and the data preparation at the third stage, whatever the data you will get, prepare accordingly, and the data exploration. So whatever your data prepare, explore the data, and what are the outcomes, what are the file formats, and whatever the obstacles over there that you may recognize, and then go for data modeling of that particular data if you have, and presentation of automations over there for that data if you are obtained over that particular analysis concerns. So same method I am going to be showing here in the different file format. Observation of data in science, observation of data, that is a particular time interval of time, that is first half of the first month, second month, or third month, or first season, second season, or third season. Then model validation, and model validation, depending upon season, depending upon climate, depending upon your area, depending upon rainfall, depending upon temperature, or depending upon whatever the research you are concerned, whatever the areas, whatever you are going to be dealing over there. So that is nothing but this is the cyclic manner of the data analysis as far as science concerned. Okay, so this is the cyclic manner of data representations we are seeing over here. Next, data processing cycle. So data processing cycle is nothing but receipt recognition. As enumeration and material arrive, they are checked for completeness and marked as an marked in and close coordination with the field processes. Definitely, whatever the close coordinations and the field processes, if you are marked up that particular data, that makes sense. You are identified in the data and stored in the particular code format or encoding in that way. Then go for preliminary checking. Forms are groomed and later processes that transcripted as it is not suitable for later processes. Definitely, preliminary checking, that is forms of groomed and later processes, that is transcribed if not suitable for later processes, and coding and data capturing. Information is captured of the forms of converted into classification. So whatever the data has been preliminary checking, and whatever the data is coding and data capture over there, and information is captured and of the forms is converted into classification. So if you are primarily checking, then you can use and transcript it into suitable file format. If it is not done, then save for later processes and coding and encoding and decoding the data captured, and information is captured in the form of converted into classifications over there. So in short, whatever the data processing cycles, in short, whatever the data conversion stages
जब तक
we
ये
are
चल
done over
जाएगा
there
ना,
in that
4-5
particular
महीने,
file
3 महीने
formats and
चलेगा
file
ना।
formats over there.
भोसड़ी के पिछली बार भी 3 महीने चला
So
है।
data processing cycles. Definitely balancing validation and quality assurance for
क्योंकि
editing.
पिछली बार मैं आया तब
These
भी
are the
2
three again
कंटेंट
different
क्यों
stages over
मैं
there.
आया तब
Balancing
भी
that is
ओरिएंटेशन
computer
था
records checked against the form.
वो क्या
Ensure the
था
record
अपन
has
सब
been
उसी में तो
created for
मिले थे
each person and billing enumerated. Validation checks the data to ensure meets minimum agreed standard.
नहीं कोर्स तब नहीं
So
होगा।
that makes the minimum agreed standards if
भोसड़ी
the
का
data
होता है
is
कोर्स
at least that much of its standards and that not be interrupted, that not be tabulated, that not be validated, particular file formats and that not be evaluated in the different stages. And quality assurance and editing.
हाँ जी वो देख लीजिए
Definitely
अगर हो
this is
सके
the
तो
final and utmost
देखिए
validatory stage editing used to make response consistent with the form of sequence in the form of sequence, rules and classifications, implications used to correct quality assurance, nothing but editing used to make response consistent with the form of sequence, rules and classifications over there. Implications used to correct and non-response. According to quality assurance and editing, that makes sense. Your response consistent in the form of sequence, rules and classifications. Implications need to be correct, non-response over there in that particular file format in that way. So controlling the workflow. Monitoring, controlling workflow needs the close attention. Each activity depends upon the quality and quantity of the output of previous activity. Critical that each activity meeting the production target ensure that the following activity has sufficient work. Delay in one activity can lead to cost production of the following activities. Changes in producers to rise production will have to be carefully considered to ensure that the quality of the data is not adversely affected. So, controlling and workflow is nothing but the monitoring and controlling the workflows needs to be close attention according to each activity depends upon the quality and quantity of the
रात
output.
निकालना मुश्किल
Then
हो रही तो कल की पढ़िए
critical activity meeting production targets to ensure the following activity has sufficient work.
एक टॉप लेकर हम
Delay in one activity can lead to costly cost production in the following activities, and change in the procedure to rise production have an ability to consider to ensure that the quality of the data is not adversely affected during the quality control analysis, controlling and workflow over
वो भी
there.
गर्म हो जाएगा मैं कुछ
So, management of information system is nothing but an essential tool to manage the process of data and center and management information center over there. Retrieve the data in the form of MIS. The general requirements of MIS are as follows. To allow access information to all managers, to ensure all information is timely, as detailed as possible, to forecast reports outcomes of the future activity within the processing centers, ensure information acquired one census can be utilized in the planning in the future censuses also. So that is nothing but a management information system you use over here in a Scopus library or Web of Science Index library, or if you are go for Scholar Googler library. So that is nothing but a MIS requirement, or that is one kind of MIS library that store your research articles, that store your research patents, that store your research census over there. So, management of information systems, what to be collect, production rates, flow rates, standing, stuffing, quality assurance, automatic edits, what to be report, production, automatic edits, and quality of assurance, feedback of individuals over there. So, that is nothing but the management of information systems, and how these systems are going to be specifically deals over there, and that makes sense while dealing with the quality assurance and all in that particular way. Next, yeah. So next for quality assurance. Quality of census data is defined as a multidimensional involving elements like data accuracy, budget, timing intervals, and rebalance. Because the quality assurance is given by the government, and data defined as a multidimensional involving elements like data accuracy, budget, timeliness, and relevance over there. So then quality assurance, depending upon the what quality management framework is there, processing of census data in the complex into process, recalls on the quality of the proceeding race, assist obtaining the highest possible data quality and framework, incorporating the following components and established at the processing entire quality management system. Quality assurance points to each processes and continuous quality improvement processes and validation of data over there. Continuous quality improvement, that is CQI, is core component of the quality management philosophy. CQI aims to continue to improve the quality of output projects throughout the life of the project, and continuous quality improvements such as implementation of the using processing stuff, quantitative measures, and addressing the root causes of the any restrictions over there. That is the quality improvement of that particular data concern. So these are the stages. Quality assure cycle of continuous quality improvement, measure quality, identify the importance of quality problems, identify the root causes, and implement the corrective actions over there. So validation, I am already explained the validations, how we are going to be validate the sensors, identify the system problems, ensure the data quality, check out the data problems and process over there, and meet the classifications and encoding the problems over there, and outputs requirements and validation of data and leavings and processing of sensors, errors, significant consideration impact, and validating the process issues found to be improving the process, and you go on. So technology issues. Successful introduction, technology is the processing plays huge impact of overall success of the sensors, nature of the sensors, capture the manipulation of amount of large data, identify suitable computer technology, use the technology like imaging, intelligent characteristic recognition, that is ICR, offer the great potential of still benefit with the sensors processing, but we are aware the lead times technology infrastructure required to successful implementations of ICR over there. So this is the technology options: data capture method, key entry, optical mark recognition, digital imaging, integer characteristic recognition, electronic ligament of forms, and coding of critical computer-based assisted system and automatic coding over there. So technology issues, data management issues to be considered: network and infrastructure, data storage, data backup, and data security. Benefits of data processing and qualitative research. When you are going to be use the data processing qualitative research, your company will experience a range of benefits: easier report building, higher processing speed, cost reduction, simple storage, greater data accuracy, regulating comprehensive and enhanced security and smooth as well as calibrations over there. As far as your company concern, as far as your research concern, as far as your research project concern or your dissertations concern. So that both benefits of data processing in qualitative research, that makes sense for putting data over there. So this is the, again I am sharing here data science process. Raw data is processed data and clean data sets, and exploring data analysis, model algorithm, communication visualizing report, and data output and reality of words that makes your decisions over there. So that's about your data processing. So thank you all of you for today's.
Thank you very much, sir. So, dear participants, the session is open for discussion. You can clarify your doubt to chat box or using the mic. I repeat, the session is open for discussion. You can clarify your doubts to chat box or unmuting your mic. Yes, participants. Dear participants, clarify your doubts
Okay, sir, no doubt.
Recap from slide 1 to slide
Yeah, so basically we today focus on data analysis and data processing in research methodology. So methods of data analysis and research process we are going to be seen here in the epidemiological manner, epidemiological lenses, investigative lenses, internal validity and external validity, or research review, research design, data collection, data analysis and discussion over there. So that is the entire research methodology I am explaining here in the one single slide. So research questions to start, research review, research design, data collection and data analysis and data discussion has divided into 4 epistemological lenses, investigative lenses, internal validity and external validity over there. So this is data structure and I am again explaining here the primitive and non-primitive, and that are again divided into 4 different slides, and non-primitive have different slides. So definitely classifications of data structures, again linear and non-linear. So that is I am explaining here static data structure and dynamic data structure. Static data structure and divided into array. Dynamic data structure is divided into queue, stock and linear data analysis. And non-linear data structures is divided into trees and graphs over there. So data processing are again divided into 8 stages and categorized into validation, sorting, summarization, aggregation, analysis, reporting, classification and headlines concerns over there. So that entire research methodology are again categorized into 4 stages: situation of audit, project design, data acquisition and data collection, and scenario strategies and development recommendations over there. So that 4 stages are entire research methodology as summarized in there. First stage we are finalizing scope and research design. Second stage acquisition of gathered primary and secondary data over there. Data analysis as the reporting, proportion of preliminary and proceeding conclusions over there, and scenario and development strategies recommendation over there, diverse strategic and alternative marketing over there. The data you had outputted over there. So qualitative data analysis are again divided into 5 types: organizing, collection of data, identification of framework, sorting the data into framework, and descriptive analysis based on the framework, and secondary order analysis over there. So these are the 6 different stages of data processing: single user programming, multi-user programming, real-time processing, online processing, time sharing processing, and distributed processing over there. Data processing are again categorized into 4 different stages: input stage, processing stage, output stage, and storage stage. Input stages including data collection, data capture, data coding, data transmission, and data communication. Processing stage, performing instructions, transformation of raw data into information. And output stage including decoding and presentation of data to the users. And storage data, storing data and retrieving data over there. So these are the, again I am data processing as categorized into 7 different stages: data acquisitions, data serialization, data aggregation, draft analysis or data analysis, or data mining and knowledge representation, information disseminations over there. So data processing is in the form of data technology are divided into 3 types: data processing in electronic manner, mechanical data processing, and manual data processing. So these different data processing.
Yeah, this Jamuna. Yeah, participants का on है, mic on है. Jamuna something. Yeah. Okay. Continue, sir. Please continue.
Sir, can we have some doubt? Because you are anyway going to share the slide in the group. So something like, can we have tomorrow how to give the citation and APA 7 style, something like that can we have tomorrow? Because this is, we can even now, if you put it in the group, we can read up this matter. You have already covered once, so can we discuss something which is very relevant and very current, like how to write
If you have the doubts, you may proceed. I am already ready to explain, because if you doesn't have a doubt, so that's why sir has me told me to repeat the session once again in summarizing 2 minutes.
Yeah, because you are going to put the slide in the group.
Yeah, definitely. As the previous yesterday I had request now, so that's why I put it over in the group.
Yeah, can you touch upon citation writing in APA 7 style, or can you touch upon those things?
Yeah, actually that
Yeah,
comes under.
definitely. You can point it out. You can chat it on the groups. You can accept the points. I will definitely cover over there. What are the writing standards, citations, even those citation over there. What are the Q1, Q2 journals or Q4 journals over there, and what are the different styling methods, or what are the different patterns over there, numbering and alphabetical manner.
Sir,
So whatever the
Dr. Venkatesh sir, it's
Yeah.
my humble request. Yeah, it's my humble request. Kindly go ahead as per your planning, day 1 planning, day 2 planning, and day 3 planning. Okay.
Okay, sir.
The question answer session, that time you can what do you call, answer their
no doubt, sir.
their questions, sir. This one, this what you are saying now, that comes under research paper writing.
Okay, sir. So that they are particularly interested in the citation over there, na? So that's why I told them.
Yeah. So what I mean to say, you just concentrate on research methodology first. If time permits, you can discuss on various aspects.
Yeah, no doubt, sir. I don't have any problem.
Okay. So you please go ahead with your what you call scheduled this one, and if time permits, you just clarify their doubts according to their will and wish.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Please continue, sir.
Yeah. I'm again here explain here data processing in the IoT file formats, edge computing and cloud computing over there, and that I am simply give a real-time example of one human being as an employee of one company, and that has divided it and that has categorized into 5 different types. That is ID, name, address, job titles and genders over there. And that name is again divided into 3 types, that is first, middle and last name, and address is again divided into street and areas over there. So the whatever the data you had, that whatever the categories you are going to be categorizing, and what are the file formats or whatever the alphabets you are going to be dealing over there, that makes it over there. So these are the different stages. As I am already explained, identify the problems, evaluate the literature review, create hypothesis, research design, type population, describe data collections or data analysis, and report writing over there. So these are the stages of research analysis concerned. So methods of processing. What are the methods of processing? Strategy, data gathering, data recovery, data machine learning, and fine tuning or A and B testing. Future engineering, balanced data, real-time machine learning, and evaluating the performance over there. So that makes sense in the research methodology. So we are already focused on data collections, data preparations, data input, data processing, and data output over there. And lastly, we are dealing with the data storage and the data retrieval over there. So what itself indicates manual data processing is done by manually. That is time consuming and having more risk of your producing errors over there. Mechanical data processing is you basically deal with the calculator, printing, typewriters, etc. And is a fewer chances of coming data errors over there in that particularly complex method as compared to other one. Electronic data processing is recently more popular real-time data processing analysis and software technologies PRS concerns over there. Though the method is most expensive and also use the fast, most reliable and generating accurate output over there, so as compared to other data processing concerns. So these are the different stages of data processing. I am already explained over there, and what are the different data processing cycles, data workflow and data management systems over there, and what are the management systems, how the data had been retrieved over there, what is the data quality and quality assurance, it makes sense over there, and quality assurance makes you a research analysis more purely and more hypothetically over there. So this is the stage of quality assurance cycle, that is continuous quality improvement, that is measure quality, identify the important quality problems, identify the root causes and implicate the corrective actions over there for quality measures over there. So next stage is the validation, technology issues, technology option, So as far as technology issue concerns, the technology is a part of right now is a research, that is ICMR, that is computer based, statistical based and software based. So data captures like key entry, optical noise recognition, digital imaging, that is character recognition, electronic coding of that is internet, and coding is a clinical computerized assisting and automatic coding over there. So that makes sense over using a technology. Technology issues is data management and consider to network and infrastructure of data storage, data backups and data security over there. So benefits of data processing and qualitative research I am already explaining. Easier to report labeling, higher processing speeds, cost reduction, simple storage, gather data accuracy, regulate compliance, enhance the security, smooth the calibrations over there with the data. This is the flow chart I am going to be explaining for data sciences, especially for the student we are going to be dealing with the science concept. So types of data processing, that is the business data processing, processing of scientific data, bulk processing, processing real time and processing online over there. So this is the workflow I am already explained here in the data processing cycle over there. That is the scientific data, real time data and data sensitive over their sciences. So this is the another one cycle I am already explaining here. Business understanding, understanding data improvements, data collection, data understanding, data repetitions, modeling, evaluation, development and feedback. So these are the how it interconnected and how in the that particular area is concerned. So that's all for today. Thank you all of you. Thank you for your kind attention.
लोटस हॉस्टल का नाम है
Thank you very much, sir. Dear participants, the session is again open for discussion. You can still clarify your doubts through chat box or unmuting the mics. I repeat, the session is still open for discussion. You can clarify your doubts through chat box or unmuting your mics.
अभी तो खाली नॉलेज पार्ट में ज़्यादा रेड है स्टूडेंट के वजह से ये मोहित जी वगैरह तो घर को क्यों हैं
क्यों अभी तो 1 साल हो रहा है
नहीं लेगा
Dr. Venkateswar sir?
Yes sir.
Just one question or request or suggestion in the chat box.
नहीं सीरियस हो गया देखिए सर
अभी लड़का भाई होगा
लव का दोनों एक साथ
अब तो एग्जाम खत्म हो गया
by Anil K. Sir, please define again data mining. One question. And one more question is, will you be covering stat like t-test, ANOVA, correlation?
अपने 1 महीने का बोले नहीं 1 हफ्ते बाद कॉलेज चालू हो जाएगा
Yeah, if that particular topic concerns, if you go for one-way ANOVA or study chart or SPSS data concerns, that give me at least 10 to 20 minutes that cover that one-way ANOVA specifically. If you are go for basic research data analysis and research methodology concern, that is one-way ANOVA is a specific scientific method used in sciences for especially for life sciences study area concern, and that makes sense if you are dealing with the life sciences and that if you are using a huge amount of data over there. So that makes sense if you are dealing with that, and if you are permit me to, I can go for proceed over there for that in next lecture.
Yeah, in tomorrow's session you can throw some light on that. And one more question is regarding
Data mining.
to data.
Yeah. So data mining is the process of extracting the what kind of data if you are to import from that a huge amount of data over there. If you are generally focusing our right now go for a Bitcoin or cryptocurrency, like that mining is another way and data mining is another way. If you are go for Bitcoin and crypto mining over there, so that is nothing but extracting a data not in the mining form, not in the data format, and they are extracting the mining, generating some cryptocurrencies or some valuable materials from that mining process. But exact we are using here data mining. So from the census you are required whatever the exact information. So according to your study area, population, gender, or rural background, or whatever the backward areas of the hilly areas or land use land cover. So that makes sense. Whatever the exact data you are going to be covering, that makes sense as in data mining. Because if you have large number of tables in census, but that entire data is not able to use it. So that time you need to go for data mining for your whatever the exact demand of your data and whatever the exact require of data you are there, and that time you need to go for data mining. So basically data mining is essential for secondary work doing research. Basically when the primary research doing, that is for science students doesn't require data mining generally, but they generated huge data, that time they may also require a data mining.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, welcome.
Anybody else? Any doubts? Any clarifications? One or two quick questions. We are very lucky to have such a great resource person. So you can clarify your doubts from session 1 or session 2. So if there is no questions, so let me thank our resource person, Dr. Venkatesh sir, for his very elaborative and informative session. Thank you very much, Venkatesh sir.
Thank you all of you. Thank you audience.